Ever feel like you're letting others walk all over you? Like you're not living up to your own potential? What if I told you there's an ancient philosophy that holds the key to unbreakable self-respect? This isn't about arrogance or ego. This is about building a solid, unshakable foundation within yourself. Today we're rediving into the 7 Stoic rules of self-respect that will transform how you see yourself and how the world sees you. Stick around, because mastering these will change your life. First up, the power of silence. The Stoics knew that true strength doesn't always roar. Self-respect begins with learning when to speak and when to stay silent. Think about it. How many times have you said something you later regretted? Or gotten drawn into a pointless argument? Epictetus said, "Be silent for the most part. Or if you speak, say only what is necessary and in a few words." This isn't about being antisocial. It's about being intentional. When you choose your words carefully, they carry more weight. People listen. More importantly, you listen to yourself. You stop wasting energy on trivial chatter and start conserving it for what truly matters. Practice this. Next time you're in a group, just listen. Observe. You'll be amazed at what you learn when you're not busy trying to fill the silence. Your silence becomes a statement of confidence. You don't need to prove your worth with constant talking. Your presence is enough. That's the first step to commanding respect from yourself and others. Rule number 2, set your standards. And I mean really set them. A person with self-respect has a personal code of conduct. They know what they will and will not accept from others and from themselves. The Stoics called this living in accordance with virtue. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to act with justice, courage, temperance, and wisdom. What are your non-negotiables? What values will you refuse to compromise on? Write them down. Maybe it's honesty. Maybe it's kindness. Maybe it's never gossiping about others. Once you define your standards, you have a compass. When you're faced with a tough decision, you don't have to flounder. You just ask yourself, does this align with my code? Living by your own high standards is the ultimate act of self-respect. It means you value your character more than you value pleasing others or taking the easy way out. It's about being the person you want to be, even when no one is watching. That integrity is magnetic. The third rule is the cornerstone of all achievement. Discipline. Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Self-respect isn't given, it's earned. And you earn it from yourself every single day through your actions. It's the discipline to wake up early when you'd rather sleep in. The discipline to exercise when you feel lazy. The discipline to work on your goals when you'd rather watch another series. Each time you choose the harder, better path, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. You're telling yourself, I am worth the effort. My future self is worth this present sacrifice. This isn't about punishment. It's about self-care. Discipline builds competence, and competence builds competence. When you know you can rely on yourself to follow through, your self-respect skyrockets. Start small. Pick one thing. Maybe it's making your bed every morning. Master it. Then add another. Discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Next, we have a game changer. Detachment. Specifically, detachment from outcomes and others' opinions. The Stoics understood that the only thing we truly control is our own mind or thoughts, judgments, and actions. Everything else is external and ultimately beyond our control. A person with self-respect bases their worth on their own efforts and character, not on whether they win or lose, or whether people praise or criticize them. Think about how freeing that is. You can give your absolute best to a project, but if it fails, it doesn't crush your spirit because you know you did everything you could. You can be kind and generous, and if someone doesn't appreciate it, it doesn't make you bitter because you acted according to your values. This is what Marcus Aurelius meant when he said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you detach your self-worth from things you can't control, you become invincible. Your self-respect is no longer a fragile thing at the mercy of the outside world. It's a fortress built within. Rule number 5 is loyalty, but maybe not in the way you're thinking. The ultimate loyalty is to yourself. This means being true to your own values, goals, and well-being. It's about not betraying yourself to fit in or to gain someone's approval. Have you ever agreed with something you didn't believe just to avoid conflict? Or abandoned a personal goal because someone told you it was stupid? That's a small act of self-betrayal, and those little betrayals chip away at your self-respect. Being loyal to yourself means having your own back. It means defending your boundaries. It means pursuing your passions, even if others don't understand. It means forgiving yourself when you make a mistake, just as you would a loyal friend. When you are fiercely loyal to yourself, you teach others how to treat you. You set a precedent that you are not to be trifled with, that your needs and values matter. This isn't selfish, it's essential. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot be a good friend, partner, or parent if you are constantly betraying the person in the mirror. This leads us directly to the 6th rule: forge your identity. So many of us define ourselves by external labels, our job, our relationship status, our possessions. The Stoics would say this is a huge mistake. Your identity is not what you have, it's who you are. It's your character, your principles, your resilience. A person with deep self-respect has an identity that isn't dependent on these fleeting externals. If they lose their job, it's a setback. but it doesn't destroy their sense of self. They are not the unemployed manager. They are a resilient, capable person who is currently between roles. See the difference? Spend time getting to know your inner self. What are your core strengths? What have you overcome? What virtues do you strive for? Your identity should be built on the bedrock of your character. That way, when the storms of life hit and they will, you won't be washed away. You'll stand firm, because you know who you are, independent of any external validation or circumstance. Finally, the seventh and perhaps most profound rule: cultivate inner peace. The ultimate goal of Stoicism is a state of tranquility, or apatheia, a mind free from disturbing passions. A person who respects themselves understands that their inner peace is their most valuable asset. They protect it fiercely. This means learning to let go of anger, resentment, and anxiety. It means choosing your battles wisely, understanding that not everything deserves your energy. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Self-respect means refusing to let external chaos disrupt your internal calm. How do you do this? Through practices like mindfulness, journaling, and reflecting on what's truly in your control. It's about creating a mental sanctuary that no person or problem can breach. When you have inner peace, you operate from a place of strength and clarity. You make better decisions. You treat yourself and others with more compassion. This calm confidence is the highest expression of self-respect. So there you have it. The 7 Stoic rules of self-respect harness the power of silence. Set your standards, build discipline, practice detachment, be loyal to yourself, forge your true identity, and cultivate inner peace. This isn't an overnight fix. It's a lifelong practice. But every step you take on this path builds a stronger, more confident, more respected version of you. Start with one. Just one. Master it, and then move to the next. You are capable of building this unshakable foundation within yourself. If you want more Stoic strategies for everyday life, make sure you subscribe and join our community of modern-day philosophers. Thank you for watching.